Last day we had seen business transactions, source documents, and accounting equation. So what do you mean by source documents? What do you mean by source documents? Aparna, what do you mean by source documents?
Sir, the documents on the basis of which transactions are recorded in the book of
Yes,
accounts
very
is
good.
called
The documents on the
source
basis of which
document.
transactions are recorded in the books, that is known as source document. So what do you mean by accounting equation? What do you mean by accounting equation? Anjo.
It is equality between the credit and debit.
Okay, it is the equality between debits and credit or assets and liabilities, including capital. So what is the accounting equation? Sharath, accounting equation.
It's the equality between credit
That you
and
know, accounting equation, you tell. Assets is equal to
is equal
Assets
to
equal to liability plus capital.
Shubham Pal, okay, Shubham Pal. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Then how to calculate capital, Shubham Pal? How to calculate capital from this equation? Hanna Salim, how to
Minus
calculate
liability.
capital? What?
Assets liabilities.
Hanna Salim, tell.
Minus capital.
How to calculate capital?
It's minus liability.
Yes, assets minus liabilities is equal to capital. So how to calculate liabilities? Assets minus capital is equal to liabilities. So then we did some problems. Suppose started business with the cash. Anuj, 1 minute. So column we know that transaction. In that we have to write heading you have to write accounting equation. Transaction assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. So yesterday I said started business with the cash, and what is the effect? Asset side
Asset side, cash.
cash. So suppose 10,000. Then where we have to write capital. Okay. So started a business with the cash, purchased goods for cash, sold goods for cash. We wrote. Is it correct? Then other transactions. So what we have to do that I will tell. So suppose first one, purchased machinery, purchased machinery for cash, purchased machinery for cash, purchased machinery for cash, rupees 5,000. Purchased machinery for cash, rupees 5,000. So, Sharath, you tell, cash any change, purchased, here two aspects are there, machinery and cash. Cash plus or minus?
minus 5,000.
Minus 5,000. Machinery is asset or liability?
Asset.
Asset. So, it is cash, it is machinery. Is equal to 0. No liability because it is purchased on credit. Purchased machinery for cash. We will get machinery. We have to pay cash. First we are writing cash. That's why I wrote first cash. Any transaction. Okay. Then we will write a stock or a machinery, any respective asset. Next. Purchased furniture from Anand, rupees 10,000. Purchased, you have to write along with me, purchased furniture from Anand, rupees 10,000. Here you look that only name is specified. They didn't specify purchased furniture from Anand for cash. Okay, here only they said purchased furniture from Anand, rupees 10,000. So if it is this given only the name means it is credit. If this said purchased furniture from Anand for cash means it is a cash transaction. If purchased from furniture from only the name it is given means it is a credit transaction. Okay, so here two aspects are there. What are the two aspects? Hanna, Salim. First one is
Cash and credit.
no cash. Here purchased furniture from credit only, on credit base only. So one is furniture. Is it correct? Next one is that person is known as what? Debtor or creditor? Hanna, debtor or creditor? We purchased goods on credit from. So that person is our debtor or creditor. Debtor is our asset. Creditor is our liability.
Creditor.
Creditor. Yes, Anjo. Creditor. Okay. So here two aspects are there. Furniture and creditor. So furniture is asset or liability, Sharath? Furniture.
Asset.
Asset. So no, it won't affect the cash. So we will write 10,000. That is furniture. So here one liability is there. That is 10,000. That person is known as creditor. Okay. Any doubts? Next, third, sold machinery for cash. Sold machinery for cash, 10,000. So sold machinery for cash, rupees 10,000. Irfan. So here two aspects are there. What are the two items in the question? Sold machinery for cash. Irfan. Aparna. Sold machinery for cash.
Some machinery and cash.
Yes, machinery and cash. So Aparna, you tell whether cash plus or minus. Sold machinery for cash. Whether we will get cash or we have to pay cash.
Some minus.
Sold machinery. You sold machinery for cash. So you whether you
Some
will get
plus.
plus, yes.
Plus.
Plus 10,000, that is cash. Then machinery is plus or minus, Aparna? Our machinery?
Some minus.
Yes, correct.
Minus.
Minus 10,000. That is machinery. Is equal to 0. Because it is purchased, sold machinery for cash. So no credit, nothing is there. Okay, is equal to 0. Next, one
Sir,
more.
but we buy machinery for 5,000 now.
Okay, here means I didn't give you that first transaction. First transaction already we did know. Suppose you think that the starting time we have more machinery. Here just I am giving example only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Before that we have more machinery. That only we are selling. Your question is correct because here only I given 5,000. Why we sold 10,000? But it is only example I am giving. Already we had more machinery. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So here I am giving example only.
Okay,
So
sir.
next, suppose sold furniture on credit to Rahul rupees 5,000. Sold furniture on credit to Rahul. Otherwise, sold furniture to Rahul. Only name it is given, that is credit transaction only. Okay. So sold furniture, whether it will affect cash, Anjo? No. So sold furniture. So furniture plus or minus? Minus 5,000. So here Rahul is our debtor or creditor? Debtor. So debtor is asset or liability? Debtor is asset or liability?
Liability.
Debtor. Sold goods on credit to any person. Afterwards, we will get the amount. So he is our asset plus 5,000. Debtor. Furniture is equal to 0. Any doubts? Sold furniture on credit. Furniture minus Rahul is asset or liability. You have to look. It's an asset because afterwards we will get that amount. So asset. So if you example, if you purchased goods on means liability. If you sold goods on credit means our asset. Clear? So next, suppose if this is prepare account equation, that is the question. Suppose I will give some more examples. If they give prepare account equation, transaction I will give. So you have to write in the transaction column, you write assets or liability. Then last you have to write accounting equation. Accounting, now no need to write. I am showing the example. Accounting equation, you have to write, you look at that. Asset is equal to liabilities plus capital, that we know. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. So each item you know that whether our answer is correct or not. So one thing you have to do, what you have to do, only liabilities that you have to total. You calculate, add or minus you have to do. Here you look at 10,000 liability side. Liabilities only 10,000 is there. If it is plus you have to do. If it is minus you have to do. You look at that. If you look 10,000, that is account equation. Here you look at that. Minus 5 plus 5, 0. Here 10,000 is there. Next 10,000. Here minus 5, minus 10 plus 10, 0. Minus 5 plus 5, 0. So answer is this you have to write. Prepare account equation means last answer should be this one. So one thing you have to do, if your answer is correct, only you look at liabilities plus capital. That is very easy. So here means more item will be there, plus minus like that. But if you look liability, you will get the correct answer. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. So liabilities plus capital only you have to look at, plus minus that you have to do. Okay, then you will get the answer. So last you have to write this one. Accounting equation is 10,000 is equal to 10,000. That is the final answer. So why I did now means if I didn't get a time means okay. So you have test. So next, any doubt related with this? First purchased, then little tough will go. Any doubt related with any problem, any transaction, you tell me. So next, no doubt. So next. Next transaction. Transaction. So started business with cash. Where will come? Aparna started cash and capital. Purchased goods for cash. Purchased goods for cash. Cash minus plus goods. Then sold goods for cash. Sold goods for cash. Cash plus goods minus. Transactions. Next, so we will do the calculation related with expense and gains. That is very easy. Expense and losses. So suppose first one. So continuation only I am writing. Suppose 686. Paid wages. Paid wages rupees 10,000. Paid wages. Paid wages rupees 10,000. So if any expense paid, so it will affect only the cash and capital. Only the cash and owner's amount. Paid wages, it is from capital only they are giving. Paid wages means cash minus, expense means cash minus capital minus. If it is income means plus cash plus capital. Clear? If any expense is there, cash minus capital minus. If any income is there, cash plus capital plus. So if paid wages, suppose 10,000, 10,000 cash is equal to 10,000 capital. Any doubts? Shubham, any doubts? If any expense is there, we paid. So cash minus capital minus. Minus cash minus, so minus 10,000 is equal to minus 10,000. So if you before 5 minutes we calculated account equation. If it is there, 10 minus 10,000, that I will tell. So paid wages. Next, plus or minus. Again, network problem. Received interest, what we have to do? Received interest. Rupees 20,000. What we have to do? Where it will come? Aparna, cash plus or minus?
Plus.
Plus cash
Plus.
plus capital plus. That no need, right? Again, capital is there. Okay, cash plus cash plus capital plus. Next, received commission. Received commission rupees 5,000. Suppose same 5,000 cash is equal to 5,000. Any doubt? So if it is paid wages, a paid salary, what is adjustment, Basil?
Sir, minus cash
Okay, minus cash and minus,
capital.
okay. Next, you look a little difficult, not difficult. Sold goods for cash. Sold goods for cash, rupees 9,000. 9,000. Sold goods for cash, rupees 9,000. Bracket costing rupees 7,000.
Sir, it means 7,000 rupees.
Costing 7,000 means that goods.
Its original cost is 7,000 and you sell it at 9,000.
It is 9,000. Costing is 7,000. Okay, costing is 7,000. Sold for rupees 9,000. Sold goods for cash, rupees
So-
9,000.
Minus 7,000 plus 9,000.
Yes, that is answer. Correct. 1 minute. So first I will tell a question. Sold goods for cash, rupees 9,000. Costing rupees 7,000. Means the goods cost is rupees 7,000 that we sold for rupees 9,000. In this case, you have to understand whether any profit or loss.
Profit.
Profit is there, that you have to understand. In this case, that you have to look whether any profit. If any profit is there, you have to plus with the capital. If there is a loss, you have to deduct from capital. Okay, in this question you have to look if a cost is also given, sold amount also given, you have to check whether there is a profit or loss. If it is a profit, with the capital you have to add. If it is a loss, you have to minus from capital. Suppose sold goods for cash, but cash is there 9,000. That is cash. Cash is 9,000. Then sold goods amount, how much goods amount are gone?
7,000.
Look, our cost amount only you have to write. Goods cost amount, that amount we have to minus.
7,000. 2,000.
Okay, so we know that here our goods cost is 7,000. It is sold for rupees 9,000. So whether there is a profit or loss?
Profit.
So that profit you have to add with the capital.
Capital.
You look 2,000 is equal to 2,000. If cost amount also given, sold amount also given, you have to check whether there is a profit or loss. If it is a profit, you add with the capital. Then if it is a loss, then you deduct from capital. Okay, so cash we got 9,000. So same like I will give one sold goods. Costing rupees 10,000 on credit for rupees 15,000. Here, what is the difference? Sold goods costing rupees 10,000. That's same only on credit. Last transaction for cash. Last transaction for cash. Here means on credit. Okay, sold goods costing rupees 10,000 on credit for rupees 15,000. Clear? So you look at that cash, no effect. Goods minus amount. How much we had to write, Basil? 10,000 or 15,000 goods.
10,000.
Sir,
10,000.
10,000.
10,000 goods. Then you look at that on credit. Is our asset or liability?
Liabilities.
Liability. Shubham, wrong. Next, anyone? It is asset because we sold goods on credit to the person. So after that, we will get that amount. So asset, that is a debtor. So plus 15,000 debtor because it is sold goods on credit is equal to, it is profit, then you have to write
5,000.
5,000 plus add with the capital. Any doubts
No, sir.
related with this question? Here sold goods on credit, so it won't affect cash. If it is sold goods for cash, it will affect cash and goods. If it is sold goods on credit, it will affect goods and debtor. Any doubts? Next, cash paid to creditors. Cash paid to creditors. Rupees 5,000. Cash paid to creditors. Cash paid to creditors. Cash also there. Creditor also there. So cash plus or minus, Anjo? Cash paid
Minus
to
5,000.
creditor.
Minus 5,000.
Minus 5,000. I asked to Anjoli, not Shubham Pal. Anjo, 5,000. Then creditor plus or minus. Our creditor amount will increase or decrease. Whether it will increase or decrease, creditor. Cash paid to creditor. Already we purchased goods on credit from one person. That amount we paid. Out of that 5,000 we paid to creditor. So whether creditor amount will increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Yes. So minus 5,000. Okay. Suppose only these questions are there, then they said prepare accounting equation means how to find. So you have to write last accounting equation. Only liability side you have to look 20, 25, 27, 32, 32,000 minus 5,000. So 27,000. So that will be the answer. Okay. So any doubt related with, suppose one question I will give so that you tell. Cash received from debtor. Cash, suppose one question you write. Cash received from debtor. Cash received from debtor. Cash received from debtor. Rupees 3,000. Aparna, where will come? Cash plus then debtor. cash received from debtor, because we already sold goods or credit to person that we received. So our debtor amount, whether it will increase or decrease. Aparna,
Sir, increase.
debtor amount. Suppose you sold goods on credit to me. I am your debtor. So now you received, suppose 10,000. Now you received 3,000 from me. So then how much amount you will write in debtor?
Yes.
Whether it will increase or decrease? Debtor amount. You sold goods on credit to me for rupees 10,000. Now I given
Sir,
3,000 to you.
decrease.
Decrease. So minus 3,000. That is from debtor. Is equal to 0. Okay. So if cash paid to creditor, creditor amount will decrease. That liability side. If cash received from debtor, debtor's amount will decrease from asset side. So now 85% portion is over, account equation. According to our textbook, full portion is over, account equation. Then we will do some extra also. Then we will do all exercise question also. Okay. So one more thing is that one more items I will tell. Withdrew cash for personal use. Withdrew cash for personal use. Withdrew cash for personal use. It is a drawings. Withdrew cash for personal use. Withdrew cash for personal use. Rupees 3,000. Withdrew cash for personal use. So our cash plus or minus cash minus capital, because from capital only they are withdraw amount from the capital for personal use. So cash also minus firm's cash also will go, from capital amount also it will go. Okay, cash minus capital. Withdrew cash for personal use. Suppose withdrew goods instead of cash, if it is goods means minus 3,000. Suppose same capital. If you suppose withdrew instead of cash, if it is goods, so minus goods minus capital. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. Next day we will do the remaining problems. Okay. Thank you all. Have a nice day.